This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, morning.
What a treat for you.
You're going to have a great time today because you're going to meet a very special friend, Boxy Roxy. Boxy Roxy is a competitor in halfbacks.
Yes.
We had a wonderful time.
She come from behind in a big way.
Don't give it away. Sean.
We also talk about upgrading your seat on the aeroplane.
Champion netballer Ellis joins us.
Yeah, we discuss on behalf of Sam Kerr retiring her backflip at the age of 30.
Too young, Nate.
What we had to end up retiring from our lives. And Brian's basket, we should give that a run.
Oh, that was good today,
Well, it went forever. Strap yourselves in.
This is Nathan, Nat, and Sean
On Nova.
Nova 937.
It's 6:05. Nathan, Nat and Sean. Happy Thursday, everybody.
Hi. Just talking about catching flights at the moment. Our friend Harry is flying over. He's doing a live show for his podcast. Where
In Melbourne. Melbourne, yeah.
Kick it forward.
Would have been easier to do one in Perth, probably, but...
Yeah.
You would have thought so.
Yeah, but people
this
in
was
Perth
postponed,
hate
wasn't
him.
Harry, it was postponed for the grand final weekend, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah. One of the, Josh's old man got sick, but he survived remarkably.
So
That's good news.
the thing that Harry hasn't dealt with right now, I know Natalie and I do it straight away, is that once you are able to check in, you check out your flights, and that's usually, upgrading and stuff like that, but you leave it just to the whim.
Well, you get the
of
better
gods,
seat.
Sean.
You get the best seat anyway, as I found out when I sat directly
when
next
you
to
got
you.
the emergency exit that I spent $75 for. God, that enraged me. But you're going to try and snag an emergency exit just by asking?
For sure. You kind of, go up to the lovely people, the service people, and first of all, they'd take a look at you and go, we've got a freak show here.
You are what?
6'6".
6'6", yep. And then if I've never had trouble, unless there's absolutely a full flight and all the emergency exit seats are taken, I've never had a problem getting an emergency exit.
There was one you even rejected, wasn't there?
There was, because it was a middle seat emergency exit.
And that wasn't good enough
So
for
no,
Harry. So
you
then
didn't-
Harry
no,
asked for
see.
something. Harry asked for something else.
No, it's because there was a better option, which is sitting on a window seat and then having them put a seat block on the middle seat.
Block.
Yeah.
What? Well, what's that going to do?
No, it means no one can sit
I
there.
know no one can sit
So
there,
he
but
could
how's
put
that
his-
going to give you what?
He puts his legs at an angle.
Sean, that's amazing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, out to the right and left.
Are you listening to what Harry's saying? Harry's saying that he, after being offered the emergency exit aisle, says to them, "No, I'd like this seat, but I'd really like no one to sit next to me." And they said, "Okay, we will block that seat from anyone else sitting next to you." This is from asking.
It's lovely.
Yeah, you got to ask in a kind-hearted way. Yeah. I'm not demanding anything.
There's a lot of tricks to catching
cannot
flights,
do it.
not only planes,
Well,
but
he could
upgrades
just
and
pay.
stuff.
He could just pay the
He could just pay.
$75.
But
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Because
always-
you'll probably be sitting next to me anyway. I have the fear of rejection. That's what it is. If they were to say no, I would want to die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't ask a person. I
so
request
embarrassed.
upgrades using I put in
Of
a
course,
points
Natalie,
request,
yes.
and then you find out 24 hours
Throwing
ahead of
a bit of
time.
paper in a canyon.
No,
bit of
no,
face
no.
for the best.
FaceTime.
Yeah,
The computers are set up to steal your money. The people, they help you out.
Okay, Boomer.
got your money under your mattress as well, have you? What's going on
You
there?
sound like Sean who's just started using PayPal.
Only the one today.
If you've been waiting to skip the school holiday crowds for your next trip, now's your chance.
Yeah, take a sneaky weekender with whatif.com.
Just imagine the quick airport check-ins. Book accommodation and more on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Rugby Sevens is coming to Perth. Be part of the first ever HSBC Sevens Perth at HBF Park, 26th to 28th January. Buy your tickets now at sbns.com.
Oh, this is a cracking prize. Imagine spending Australia Day in a VIP box with you and three mates to the opening day of Rugby Sevens at HBF Park.
Sean.
And there's going to be, that means food
So
and
it's a great
drinks and
atmosphere at these
living it
things.
up.
Rugby sevens now.
Yeah, it's a
hey?
real carnival
Tell
atmosphere,
you
isn't
what,
it, Sean?
hashtag box life, hey, Sean.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, jeez, I've missed it, Nate.
Yeah. We've got two people who want to live the box life. That's Andrea from Morley and Roxy from Girraween. Hi, Andrea.
Hello.
Hi, Andrea. When's the last time you were in a box enjoying a performance or a game?
Oh, that sounds weird though, doesn't it?
It does sound weird when Nathan's saying it.
In a
Come on,
box.
In a box, probably never watching a game, but
Yeah.
But in a box.
But she's owned a cardboard box before.
Right, okay.
Yes, I have
but you've been in
definitely
another box. Is that what you're
That's where she was going. She didn't want to come clean over that.
I went in that box once and it wasn't for me.
It's 6:20.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
Roxy loves a boxy. Hello, Rox.
Roxy loves a box.
Hi.
Hi, Roxy.
Are
Been in a
you
box, Roxy?
Bang up for some box action, Roxy.
I am, definitely.
Yeah.
I've never been in a box.
But you're going to give it a shot.
I'm open to anything.
Are you nervous, Roxy? What if you really like it?
Sometimes it's
I
hard
reckon
to
you
go
can never
back.
go back,
Yeah,
Roxy.
exactly.
All right, here's what's going to happen. We're playing halfbacks, everybody. So we're going to play you the back half of something. We'll tell you the category that you're listening out for. And then, so if you think you can identify it, buzz in with your name. You get it right, you take that round. Get it wrong, you're both still in play. We'll keep playing, okay? Let's test your buzzers. Andrea.
Andrea.
Roxy.
Roxy.
Working well.
I'm really excited for this round because I'm really invested in both the players. All right, guys. I think let's figure out a song first. We're going to play the back half of a song. We
Good
just
idea.
need the song's title.
Andrea.
Yes, Andrea.
Is it single soon?
Yes, Andrea.
Yeah, we played a bit, don't we?
And I love Boxy Roxy. Oh,
I suck at this.
It's
Already.
only round one, Rox. It's only round
Come
one.
on, Roxy,
Andrea
fight
leads 1-0. We move to round two. We're going to play you the theme from a TV show. Just tell us the name of that TV show.
But I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
Andrea?
Yes, Andrea.
Is it Frasier?
It's Frasier.
it's just done a reboot.
You're really
I know.
good at this.
Like a new one.
Yeah. You're really good at this, Andrea.
Yep, Andrea leads.
Well, I just it's something that I'd never watched, so.
How about Boxy Roxy, though?
I know.
She can come back here.
If she doesn't
I
come
was
back
thinking
now.
of it, but I didn't say it.
Oh, that's another game we play.
Yeah, where we just try and guess what you're thinking.
Actually, that's a really good one. Write
Yeah,
that
we'll
down.
write that down.
So you had a moral victory there, Roxy, like the English cricket team, but unfortunately Andrea leads 2-0.
All right, guys, we're going to go back to another song, okay? Wrap your ears around this.
Every rule I had you breaking, the risk that I'm taking, I'm never gonna show
Roxy.
Yes, Roxy.
Oh my God, it's Halo.
She stayed in the game.
These girls are amazing.
Andrea leads 2-1, but good comeback from Roxy there.
All right, guys,
All right,
we're going
round
to go
four.
a little bit left of centre here. We're going to play the sound halfway through a certain game. You've got to name that game.
Roxy.
Andrea for the win.
Is it Pac-Man?
No. Okay, you're both still in. All right.
So buzz in as soon as you need to. Go, play.
Roxy.
Yes, Roxy.
Super Mario.
Yes, Roxy.
Yeah.
Boxy Roxy!
We're tied up, Natalie.
Roxy is tied at 2-2. It comes down
Jeez, Andrea.
to this round.
This one out of
What are we
nowhere.
playing for again, please?
Okay, we are playing for box tickets for you and three mates for the opening day of Rugby Sevens at HBF Park on Australia Day.
What do you get with that?
Food and drinks.
VIP, Sean. Very
Yeah.
important Perth
Thank you.
people treatment. This is pretty full on.
What's the category?
The category, guys, for the deciding round is a nursery rhyme. Hit it.
When I get too steamed up, hear me
Roxy.
shout.
Yes, Roxy.
I'm a little teapot.
Yes, you are, Roxy. And the dead.
The stadium went silent.
That was a comeback victory for the ages. Boxy Roxy is heading to the opening match of Rugby Sevens at HBF Park on Friday, the 26th of January in VIPP style.
No
That's an open
one.
box, food and drinks.
No one listening thought Boxy Roxy could do it.
For a second,
Not
Andrea was
even I
out.
did.
Not even Boxy Roxy.
Andrea was home halfway.
Andrea,
My
you
puppy's
were,
going to love me.
you were so close, Andrea,
Wow.
but Boxy Roxy took it out.
There you go. Guys, one of my favourite rounds of the
I know.
year. Thank you so much.
Playing it again tomorrow. Boxy Roxy took it out. Now she has to be known as Boxy Roxy for the rest of her life. That's the price you
Good
pay.
number plate, though.
It is.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
It's the winning innings. Simply marvellous.
It's Scorchers season. Be there when the team return to vie for an unprecedented third straight title this summer at Optus Stadium. Search Scorchers tickets to secure your seat.
Okay, so up for grabs, we have a family membership for the whole season of BBL games at Optus Stadium, plus $200 merchandise voucher. Get on board with the Scorchers, reigning champions, still one of the greatest finals of all time.
Yeah, it certainly was.
When Cooper Connolly came out and started tonking it left, right and centre. So good.
But we're not just giving away these tickets.
No.
It's a fight to the death between Daniel and Stacey this morning. G'day, Daniel.
Yeah, g'day, Shawnee. How are you, mate?
Awesome.
Yeah, Daniel, you got to win the innings to take this competition out, and that means that you have to get as many runs as you can in a row without getting out. All right?
Absolutely.
Are you feeling?
What
was that?
I'm going to crack it like our famous opener. What's his name? Mark.
Mitch Marsh.
Mitch Marsh.
The Bison.
And that household name, what's his name?
I think what you've done is really show off your cricket knowledge there, Daniel.
Daniel, it's early. I'll give you that.
Daniel, that was my favourite. We're going to use that as a replay.
You'll be pleased to know these are general knowledge questions and not cricket-related questions.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're up against Stacey.
Yeah.
Stacey from Forestfield is your arch nemesis. Hello, Stace.
Morning, guys. How you
Hi,
going?
Stace.
Hi, Stacey. He doesn't sound like he's out awake. So this might be an easy win for you, Stace. And we just need you to get as many runs on the board as you can before you get out, all right?
Cool, thank you. No drama.
Okay.
All right, now, he doesn't know it, but Daniel won the toss and is elected to bat.
You always bat first, Dan. Put the runs on the board.
So you are going first. All right,
Thank you.
so you've got to get your question right to keep in, basically. So we'll keep going till you get a question wrong.
Now, as a game of cricket, when I give you a question, that's me bowling to you, right? So what I'm going to need is I want you to bat straight back to me. You're not going to have too much time to answer the question, all right?
This is a speed bowler.
You can't ponder it forever, okay?
All right. So and Natalie, Sean and myself will all be taking turns answering asking the questions. Here we go. Ready
Daniel.
for your innings, Daniel.
Yes.
What colour is the Mr. Men children's storybook character, Mr. Happy?
He is blue.
You're out for it. You're out for a duck. Got him, yes! Daniel, you're out for a duck.
Hey, it happens, Dan.
Hey, that's okay.
Golden duck.
Colours are hard.
Mr. Happy is yellow.
Yep. So what this means is that Stacey needs to get one right.
Yes.
To win.
God, pressure.
That's it.
I know, right? All right, Stace. You're in, Sean.
Here is your question. Jazz and Civic are models from which car company?
Honda.
She's done it.
Women's cricket has come a long way, hasn't it? The winning innings was Stacey.
That was more of a slower ball that she picked there.
With a glorious score of 1, Stacey, you won a family
But
membership.
I hit it 6, I think.
Oh,
You did.
no.
You did.
You hit
Family
it for 20.
membership for the whole season of BBL games at Optus Stadium, plus $200
Awesome.
merchandise voucher as well. That is
Thank you,
all yours, Stace.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
There you go.
Didn't really hit the heights we were kind of looking for in a match.
What are you talking about, Sean?
1-0.
That is a match that would make, like, worldwide news.
Yes.
That would make,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean,
yes. Total score 1.
It's a soccer score,
It's a
not
soccer
a cricket
score in a cricket game. I mean, come on.
Doesn't happen every day.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast. Brian. It's Brian Basket.
Brian knows a Black Friday bargain or two. And so will you when you shop at Watertown Brand Outlet. Don't wait. Buy now and save on big brands.
Oh, look, up for grabs $1,000, all thanks to Watertown Brand Outlet. And the man of the moment is Brian Morris, who's just thrilled to be here.
He loves
Brian.
it. He loves it.
I love it. Love giving away money.
Of your own personal money, too, isn't it, Dad?
Yeah. Straight out of Brian's wallet. Well, Jackson's in Currumbine. He's going to kick us off. Hi, Jackson.
Good morning, Nathan, Adam, Sean, and Brian.
Yes.
Hey, Jackson, that's really nice.
That's what Dad thinks that's what the show should be called. So he's glad for the validation.
Got some bad news for Brian.
Yeah. So Jackson, Dad and I and Mum, we went shopping at Watertown, and Dad's chosen some stuff. So the things that we're showcasing this week are definitely bought from a store at Watertown.
Okay, so you just have to ask a question that requires a yes or no answer of Brian. If you get a yes, you can ask another question.
We'd like you to start broad, obviously. You've
can
heard
start
people
wherever
over
he
the last
wants.
couple of days.
Don't
Well,
tell
okay,
him what
well,
to do.
You can just take a guess, I
Yeah.
guess.
So for the $1,000, all you need to do is guess this item.
All right. Ask away.
Okay, was it under $50?
Yes.
Great question, Jackson. Ask again.
Was it under $20?
Yes.
Is it something that you wouldn't use every day?
Oh, you wouldn't use it every day.
No. I mean, you could use it every day, but most people wouldn't.
I'm sure there's people out there that do.
Yeah.
Got better things to do.
But like,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Get a life.
Good.
Yeah.
Good question. 3 in a row. It's a record so far, Jackson.
Jackson, keep going.
Is it something that would belong in the bathroom?
No.
I thought
No.
for some reason Jackson knew exactly what he had, like a psychic vision of this.
Thank you for playing, Jackson.
And he was like crossing over.
Lisa's in Bedford. Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Okay,
Lisa.
Lisa. We know it's under $20. We know you don't use it every day.
No.
And it's not in the bathroom.
No.
You get to ask a question.
Okay. Is it something you use inside?
Oh, you can use it inside or outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give you another question.
Yep.
You can use it inside or outside.
Okay. Is it made of plastic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Question. Now she's cooked.
Do you use it for
What?
For what did you say? A sport? Did you say do you use it for a sport?
Yes.
The answer's yes.
Is it? Is
Yes,
that a
it
sport?
is.
That's
Yeah,
not
it
a
is.
Sport?
Mate.
You use it
A sport. Is there a competitive sport of that?
Maybe there is. You definitely use it recreationally.
It's recreational.
Yes.
I wouldn't
Yes.
say you wouldn't go.
Well,
to
it's under that banner.
Would you go to a match of this?
I reckon if you watch the right channel, you'll find this.
All right.
Okay.
Lisa, we'll let you ask another question.
Okay. Geez.
Time's up. Sorry, Lise. Sorry, Lise. Harry said no more. Grace is in the Anship. Hello.
Got to catch a flight.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Grace. Okay. What's your question for Brian?
Was it purchased at a hobby store?
No.
No, it wasn't. Was it? No.
Okay, thanks, Grace.
I love a hobby store though.
Adam, hello.
Hi, hey guys.
Great.
Hey, good, Adam.
Hi, Adam. What's your question for Brian?
Just is it a pen? That'll live.
Do you use a pen for a sport or recreation?
Yeah, I say Adam.
You've got to record things with a pen when you.
Yeah, you weren't really
okay.
trying.
Okay,
were you,
yeah, it
Adam?
doesn't seem like you're trying at all, Adam, to be
I
honest.
wish with all of my heart that it was a pen.
But it's not a pen. It's not a pen. Sandra's in Dianella. Morning, Sandra.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh,
All right, Sandra. Just trying to figure out what Brian bought. What's your question?
I have to ask the ultimate question. Is it bigger than a Coke can?
Yes, it is.
I mean, it is, isn't it? It is.
It's the call of the
It's a
week.
very different shape.
How do we get through the day without the Coke can?
Yeah, that's
and
right. As the
comparing things
standard
to it.
unit of measurement. I know. All right, Sandra, you may ask another question.
Oh, dear. Can you throw it?
Can you what?
Throw it.
I mean, it's
can-
possible
you
to
can
throw
throw
it.
it.
You
It's
can
not
throw
integral
it,
to the
but you
use of
don't-
it.
Yes.
Yes, but was it designed
Is it-
to be thrown? No, but you can
Is
can
it
throw
throwable?
it. It's
Yes.
throwable,
Yeah.
and I have thrown one.
Yes. So, okay, we'll let you ask another question.
Plastic, and it's bigger than a Coke can, and it can be used as sport.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quickly.
I don't know. Do women use it? Do women?
Well, anybody can use it.
Anybody can use it, but I would say more women than men use it, just to
Unisex.
generalise. But it is a
That's
unisex
sexist.
thing. But am I
that was
wrong, though?
sexist. I felt it was
Statistically speaking,
I d- now, to be
more
honest,
women
to be
use
honest,
it.
I didn't really ever assign a statistic to this.
But am I wrong?
I didn't know.
Am I wrong?
I think it's equally for. Okay, I won't say
Oh,
too
no,
much.
it's not
I won't
about
say
who
too
it's
much.
for, but I'm
Yes.
just saying
Yes.
statistically the people that use
I
it
don't know.
more
I
likely to be women.
Sean and I have done it together.
Just
Sandra,
Sandra,
just on the sly.
you may ask another question.
Oh, I don't know, but I'm just going to say, is it a vase?
Is it a vase?
A plastic vase. Vase.
There are plastic vases.
That's used for sport. You know,
that you definitely wouldn't put in the bathroom.
your sports model vase.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, guys. I apologise.
Shane's in Piara Waters. Another P-Wart. Hello, Shane.
Yeah, representing the P-Wart. Morning, legend.
Good morning, Shane.
P-Wart's power.
All right, talk to us. What is your question for Brian?
Is it a cleaning item?
No,
it's not.
He doesn't get pleasure from buying those.
No. Katie's in Callaroo. Hi, Katie.
Hi, how you going?
Great.
Good,
Katie.
Katie.
All right, what's your question for Brian?
Does it use water?
No, it doesn't, Katie.
Bye, Katie. Frank's in Como. Hello, Frank.
G'day, guys.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Frank. Let's go, Frank. You can do
All right, well, I feel like we're straying further away. I thought we were getting close, and now it feels like we're... Bring us back, Frank.
Does this item come in multiple colours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it something you hold?
Yeah, you can hold it.
Are we back to the Coke can thing here?
You can hold it.
When you answer, Frank, don't act like you're challenging him to a fight. Yeah, you can hold it.
You can hold it, but when you use it, you don't hold it.
Yes.
You don't hold it when you use it, but you can definitely
but
hold it.
Need to hold
you
it.
need to hold it at
use
some point.
But when you're using it, you don't hold it.
There you go.
Frank, keep going.
That's a lot, guys. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it...
It's not your penis, Frank.
Is it... Oh, jeez. Is it a plastic container?
It is not a plastic
container. Frank, thank you for playing.
I went to the shops today and all I bought was a plastic container.
Laura is in Mindari. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Just trying to figure out what Brian bought. There's $1,000 up for grabs here if you can guess it, okay? Now, we think we've given you lots of information. What's your question for Brian?
Does it need batteries?
No, it doesn't need batteries.
No,
Thanks for playing, Laura. Candace, hello.
Hi, is it a frisbee?
Oh.
Good try.
No, it's not a frisbee, but we have wandered back into the warm area.
Yes, we're in the zone.
Yeah. Hi, Kaya.
Hi.
Kaya, guess what? You're lucky. You're getting the first clue of the morning.
Oh, yes.
I know. All right, here's a clue.
All right, pretty good clue. Kaya, what's your question for Brian?
Jesus Christ.
It is not.
He's just Brian.
The third coming of the great man.
Oh, no. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
That just put me off.
I tell you what, if Jesus Christ was available at Watertown, he'd be half off.
Yeah. Rachel's in Rossmoyne. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Rachel. We're just trying to figure this out.
That's all we're doing.
$1,000 up for grabs.
What is your question?
Oh, my gosh. Can more than two people use it?
At the same time?
Okay.
At the same time?
No. For it to be used correctly, no.
Yeah.
Have two people used it? Yes.
I see what you're saying.
You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
a, it's not a classically two-person thing.
No,
It's a one-person thing.
So we're going to say no. Thank you, Rachel. Alex, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Alex.
Frisbee?
No, it's been asked, Alex.
Like 2 people ago, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Thank you.
Diane. Hello, Diane.
Hello.
Diane, don't ask if it's a frisbee.
Yeah, don't you make us sound like disappointed parents.
All right, Diane, what is your question?
Is it electrical, as in, can you plug it in?
No, we've already had
No. Somebody asked if it had batteries, but no.
Quick recap, not in the bathroom. You don't use it in the bathroom.
It's bigger than a Coke can. Which is the call of the day.
It's made of plastic.
It is made of plastic.
Under $30?
Under 20,
Under 20.
Under
we
20.
went 20 then.
And you use it, in a sporting realm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or recreationally.
You can pick it up with your hands, but you don't generally use your hands.
Yes, when you're using it, you don't hold it.
No, you don't hold it.
And we had an audio clue, and that was a little bit of Kylie Minogue.
It's all there. All the information in is there. Catherine, hello.
Hi, how you going?
Good, Catherine. Hey, Catherine.
What's your question for Brian?
Okay, I'm just going to go straight with a guess. Is it a yo-yo?
No, it's not a yo-yo.
Thank you for playing, Catherine. Caitlin's in Callaroo. Good morning, Caitlin.
Hi,
Hi,
Good, Caitlin.
Oh, we're trying to figure out what Brian bought, Caitlin. What's your question?
Is it a hula hoop?
Catherine.
Caitlin.
Caitlin, sorry. Caitlin. Whatever. What? Yes, it is.
Caitlin, how long ago did you figure out it was a hula hoop?
Oh, probably like 10 minutes ago.
Dad, why don't you let Catherine know exactly where you bought it and what you bought?
At Seed Heritage from Watertown, a 60-centimetre hula hoop. Iridescent collapsible.
It was
$14.95 on special.
That is
that's a
very good
bargain.
price.
Amazing.
It's collapsible.
I'm going to buy a couple.
Yeah, so you
Caitlin,
can make a small
you can
one,
buy a lot of hula hoops because you've won $1,000 thanks to Watertown Brand Outlet. Well done.
Well done, Caitlin.
Thank you so much.
Now, Caitlin, you can make a choice now. Would you like that in money, or would you like us to buy you $1,000 worth of Seed Heritage hula hoops?
I'm going to have to take the cash. Thank you.
That's weird.
Oh, that was weird. I didn't see that coming.
Interesting decision, but you have to live with it.
What an idiot.
Well done,
Come back to
Caitlin.
haunt you at some stage.
Also, thank you for guessing and getting it over and done with.
I would have at least got $800 worth of hula hoops.
Guess what, everyone?
Yeah.
Brian's back tomorrow.
Last time.
Brian?
Last time. Are we excited about tomorrow's item that Dad purchased?
Very interesting.
Very unexpected.
Very. Yeah.
You have very diverse shopping needs, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Be here all day.
You know why?
Yeah, I
Because
think
now
we will.
being the son of Brian Morris is one thing you need to know about him. At the shops, he wants all of it.
Yeah.
All of it.
All of it, and then he takes it home and puts it in the shed.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
So Sam Kerr, right? We love her.
Yeah.
We love her so much.
Scored again last night.
Oh, she's amazing.
Australia's 900th goal she
Yeah.
scored.
It's amazing, isn't it?
And not just that, Sam is such a humble person, you know, when she's not playing, but when she's playing, she's a beast. And she does this amazing thing, or she used to, when she'd get a goal.
Sam Kerr cuts back to the right. Sam Kerr with another goal! And the backflip.
Every time, Nate.
I know, we love the backflip.
Until when?
She's stopped now because she's 30.
So she gives it the double arm pump,
Yeah.
right? She gives it the double arm pump, but we were waiting for the backflip. We've been waiting for the backflip.
No, she stopped. She stopped. She says, I'm 30 now. I can't do it.
Well,
Like-
she did blow out 2 calves during the World Cup. So maybe that's got a little
and
bit to do with it.
that does have a lot to do with
Yeah.
it, but it's a really, really sad day when you realise you get to a time in your life where you need to retire something,
Yeah.
whether that's an ability or something that you're into.
I've never been able to do a backflip. No big surprise.
I wish I could,
But
Natalie,
if
because I would never even
I would
walk.
never stop.
Never.
If
I'd never
I
stop.
was doing a backflip, I would literally leave here and backflip to the shop.
I know. I have a really long hallway at my house, and in my head, I think I could just do a quick tumbling pass down here because I think I'm Simone Biles. But the fact that I can't really disappoints me. So if I could, I would never stop.
And not just that, imagine for a single person, right? So you're out and you're at a bar and you're having drinks,
Yeah.
and then someone goes, I had a bit of a chat with you, and you thought, you know what? I don't want to say anything that's going to embarrass myself, but I want to impress you right now.
Yeah.
And that's simply, I finish with you, Sean, I go, okay, great, I'm just going to the bathroom. I put,
And
my,
then-
put my cup down, and then I backflip to the bathroom. You know what? You're taking me home.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. After the backflip, I know you're easy.
And flexible.
You possibly follow me to the bathroom. It's an enticing
guarantee.
thing. It's a powerful thing.
Yes.
absolutely.
And to think that she's retired at it breaks my heart a little bit.
Well, you do when you reach a certain age. I think it was 40 for me when I took all my all my collectibles. No, collectibles.
Toys.
Highly priced collectibles.
Toys.
Yes, granted, there is an Optimus Prime in a box.
Because I think what happened,
But it's
Nathan,
worth a
is
fortune.
your friends started getting to the age where their kids wanted to play
They
with
did,
them.
and
you're
it was
"No, I'm gonna
really
put these
annoying.
away."
So now I need to put them away so they get ruined. But no, I realised that I'm a grown man, and this isn't dissing anyone that does that. I think when you got a rumour that's fantastic. But for me, I just thought this is being sad, and me, I just thought it was too much of a. It was a sad mix.
Yeah.
I think that was a good time to retire. I think 40 was the thing.
My
I
mate
think-
Popey.
Yeah, Billy Popey.
Oh, yeah.
My over in
God love
Esperance.
Popey.
I remember it was a couple of years ago, and he rang me and I said, "What's going on?" He goes, "I'm getting rid of all my DJing equipment." And I said, "Why?" And I said, "You are the
'Cause he loves it.
He is the DJ of Esperance."
Yeah.
And he goes,
And there's
no,
not
he goes,
a lot. There's
and
not
he
a lot
goes,
of
I just
DJs
think
there.
he goes, I just think that I need to retire that, because he would do all the school formals. He
Yes.
still does it though now on the side, because I just like
got a
it because
hankering for it
he
still,
got
no?
rid of all the stuff. But now he's gone. So he went from DJing now into beehives. So now
Wow. DJing to apiary.
beehives.
Yeah.
I think for me it was the...
and beehives does seem like a mid-40s...
yeah, that seems age appropriate.
That seems age appropriate.
Yeah. I think back to when I went for the Caterpillar when I was at that nightclub in Brisbane.
Oh,
So I don't do
retire that.
break dancing. Until the Paralympics next year, I will not break dance. I've retired myself.
Yeah, but you might maybe a little cameo comeback next year.
I think it's like poker, every now and then. You just got to bring out the deck.
Yeah,
Tell you what, everybody, it's a big decision to retire, let alone retire something from your life.
Sometimes your hand is forced.
Sometimes
by
your hand is
circumstance,
forced.
maybe your body can't take it anymore, or maybe
you
your
realise-
wife's going to leave you if you keep it up.
Or you realise how sad you look.
Yeah.
That was mine. $300 suspended IGA is going to go to someone.
Oh, nice.
It's going to make them happy. Tucker Fresh IGA open 7 days a week. Check out the newest store in PR Awards for all the P-Warts.
And they love it. All right. Did you have to retire from doing something that you loved, but you realised for whatever reason you just can't do it anymore? Karen, hello.
Hello. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. Okay, what did you have to retire?
Jumping in general. All types of jumping.
Why? What happened for you to get this to this stage?
So I was doing a workout, doing a box jump, and unfortunately my ankle went one way and my knee went the other.
Oh.
And in doing, I did a triple whammy. I ruptured my ACL. I tore my meniscus. And I fractured my bone all at the same time.
Wow.
Well done.
I mean, that's comprehensive. So no jumping at all. So you can't even jump over a puddle, for example.
No, walk
Nothing.
straight through it.
Really? But going through a puddle's dangerous. You don't know how deep it is.
right,
And also a
that's
lady
true.
should never do it without a gentleman taking his jacket off there so you can cross
Not enough
safely.
gentlemen in jackets around these
Oh
days,
my
Nathan.
God, that's the main problem with this world, isn't it?
We're sorry about that. Thank you, Karen.
Jumping to me is up there. You don't jump all the time, but when you need to jump, you need to jump.
Yeah.
When it's taken away from you,
Sean, well, you can't jump. That means you plummet.
And, well, as we know, white men can't jump. So,
No, not at all.
famously. Thanks, Karen. Cara, hello.
Hi.
Hey,
Cara,
Hi, Cara.
what have you had to retire from?
I'm only 26 and I can't do the worm anymore.
Oh, Sean can't do the worm anymore.
know the
But
feeling,
he
Cara.
made it into his 40s before he stopped.
The worm used to be like my house party kind of
Go-to.
thing. But unfortunately, I'm a dancer and I was at dancing and having to do it. And when I do it, my disc on the right side of my body actually slipped.
Oh,
so you threw your back out.
Yeah, and I'm 26.
So when you throw your back out in mid-worm, I know that when you... I've never had a serious back injury with something slipping out, so I know it's really hard to move. So were you just lying on the ground incapacitated?
Yep, completely. On the floor in the middle of dance studio,
Yeah.
everyone looking at me like, why can't you move? And I was like, I can't move my back.
How did they get you? What happened from there? Did people have to come and get you out, stretch it off?
Yeah, basically, I had to get rolled over onto my back and kind of sort of dragged a little bit along the ground.
That sounds like the first night you were with Megan, doesn't it, Sean?
I'll do whatever it takes.
26 though, that's concerning.
Yes, it is concerning.
26.
Imagine never being able to do the worm again, Nathan.
But a dancer's body, though, Cara, yeah? You've put your body through some trauma.
Oh, absolutely. My knees pop out all the time now. I've got tendinitis, but I still dance, but yeah.
But just not the worm. The worm is over.
And what's the
No,
point?
worm
If you
is
can't do the
over.
worm, why even dance?
Why go to a house party?
But why is there
You've got
music?
nothing. There's
Why
no
is it-
reason
why
for you
does
to be
music
invited.
exist?
Thanks, Cara. Elsaby, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Elsaby.
Hey, what have you had to
Hello.
retire from?
Cartwheels.
Oh, I mean,
hey, they get harder.
If you can do a cartwheel, it's not quite a backflip, but it's pretty good.
We are really touching on the world's problems, aren't we? We've heard a
Yes.
story about a girl that can't jump, another one that can't do the worm, and now we're hearing the sad tale of the lady that can't cartwheel.
What happened?
I'd love to cartwheel. I did gymnastics growing up, and my granddaughter's now doing acro and jazz and dances. She's very fit, and they're always up on the lawn doing cartwheels and handstands. And I did it I could still do the splits and cartwheels in my 40s.
Yes.
When I got to 50s with my granddaughter, I tried it, and I came down so hard. I was a bit bottom heavy, and I came down so hard, I jarred my butt muscles. And I couldn't sick for days. It was so painful.
Please tell me somebody was filming that. Please tell me someone filmed it.
No.
Oh, can I just say, like, think about what her problem is. She said the problem is she's bottom heavy. So for you to get the power to get the bottom heavy thing up the top, that's a lot.
Right. And as you get older, women do lose upper body strength as well. So your hands aren't holding you up like they used to.
But Nat, all of us who used to bang out the handstand at a drop of a hat, right?
Yeah.
We'd all have competitions. We know we did
I spent most of my life
I couldn't do a
upside
handstand
down.
to save myself.
Yeah. No. Sad state of affairs, Elsaby.
Yes, but I'm getting fit now. I've lost weight and I want to do it again, but I need my granddaughter to help me. So I'll start with a handstand and then I'll come down by myself with my legs to make sure that I don't come down too heavy. And
yeah, you need to ease into it. Don't just go straight into the cartwheel.
Elsaby, can you make us a promise right now when you get to the stage of being able to do a handstand? Will you let us know? And we will.
Yeah,
because we're
on board. We want you to cartwheel again.
We want to. We will have it live on our show. You doing a cartwheel.
I will do. I'm 68, so I'm going to try.
Oh, mate, we'll get that sponsored.
It could be the last thing she does. Oh, but what a thrill.
I mean, what a way to go out. Doing something she loved. That's beautiful.
$300 to spend at IGA. Tucker Fresh IGA, open 7 days a week. Check out the newer store in Piara Waters. How many people have we had from Piara Waters today?
We love the P-Warts.
Kara's only 26. She's had to retire from doing the worm. She's going to get it. She's too young.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Well, we've been graced by an absolute legend of netball in the studio at the moment. Australian sporting royalty, Liz Ellis, 122 games for the Diamonds, absolutely dominated through her career. But we're going to be talking to you about a new show, Liz, which is fantastic.
Well, netball and gladiators go hand in hand, don't they? It's a match made in heaven.
Yes, and I've seen the class of gladiators. Some of them look like they're wearing shiny bibs. So
and with a big G, like
with a big
goal.
G.
And as a GK, you know, you were a career defender because Gladiators is all about defence, really, from the Gladiators' point of view.
Yeah, it is. They've got to defend against the contenders on the pyramid and up the wall and all sorts of crazy events that we do. It's amazing. It's just the most phenomenal show, and to have it back, like, you know, lots of
Liz,
people
we grew up with it. We grew up with it. Yeah,
there was Vulcan.
Yeah, Vulcan, who was Nick Natanui's cousin or uncle or something.
And there was Storm and Fury. I remember Fury.
Oh, Fury and Delta.
And
there's been a Netflix special that you can see on Gladiators because the guys were going hard and making sure that they, they were big and built and strong, and they got lots of injuries when they were being the Gladiators back in the day.
It was amazing. Did you watch it, Muscles and Mayhem? It's
I've
called?
seen it, yeah.
I watched it just before we went in to start filming. And actually it was really nice because even though it was just, there were some pretty controversial things in it, but I felt like I was really part of something, and I'm a bit of I love heritage and that sort of thing when you talk about the Diamonds. And when I was a captain, it was one of the things that I was really big on, of getting the girls to think about where we'd come from. And then to watch that Muscles and Mayhem and go, oh, I'm not just making a television show. This is something that's meant a lot to people in a lot of different countries over a number of years. Yep. So it was a real privilege to be part of that. And then to walk into the actual arena, it's like a Marvel comic universe.
It is. It's like the Avengers.
It is. It's exactly what it's like. And then these gladiators who are... So I want you to think about... and Sean, you would have seen people like this. You know, like the contenders in the show are like people who are just really fit at the gym.
Yes.
All right, super fit. Just
Nathan's been doing
yourself,
push-ups
Nate.
and things.
Thank you.
Up there.
I've recently gone up a size.
Do you know what? I thought I almost saw a peck then.
Just a peak of a peck.
It was just a wrinkle. It was a wrinkle in your t-shirt, but that's okay. But so the contenders look like fit people at the gym. The gladiators are next level.
Yeah.
Like they are so the next level. It is unbelievable.
Yeah, because there's CrossFitters, there's a couple of CrossFitters in there. There's a number of bodybuilders in there.
Yes.
Apart from other athletes who have been at Commonwealth Games, maybe.
So the Electra is she was a Commonwealth Games gymnast.
That's right.
She's amazing. And Phoenix was an NRL player who is phenomenal.
Yep.
And I didn't realise that CrossFit was such a thing. It's like a massive thing. It's like,
is CrossFit the thing where they just pick up heavy things and anything's a gym? Is that CrossFit?
Yeah, anything's a gym. Oh, I guess so. If you're watching it on ESPN, which is shown all the time, they're doing all kinds of disciplines. So it might be bike riding into clean and jerks, into a running race, into a swimming.
Yeah.
And they're phenomenally fit. Like it is next level fitness, and it becomes like it's such a massive lifestyle. So some of the contenders were coming in and actually fanning on the Gladiators because they'd seen them in CrossFit. So they were so excited to be getting smashed down the pyramid by their heroes.
Now,
I like it.
You, of course, are in charge of this whole show, so I'm guessing you know all the bits and pieces. So
I didn't know what I need to know. I'm a simple woman.
I want to talk about costuming. Did they get any say? Because I'm seeing Jet Kenny here in a midriff.
Oh, look,
with some feathered shoulder pads.
Anytime you see Jet Kenny in a midriff, it's a good day.
I would say, is he ever not in a midriff would be the question.
Look at his feathered, very shoulder pads.
Sure,
and then we've got this guy here. Who's he?
Oh, that's Phoenix.
Phoenix,
that's
he's wearing
Sandor,
from going to rugby to wearing a giant silver cape with a boob tube.
Yeah.
It is so
Nathan,
great.
do you know what, Nathan?
I love we live in this day.
If he walked in here, you wouldn't say that to his face.
Oh,
You'd be
I would just make sure that I dove out of the window straight away afterwards.
And look, all I cared about was that I wasn't wearing a midriff. I'm a lady in my 50s who's given birth twice.
But Liz, with a cape, then it would work.
If it had capes and feathers, there'd be sort of something to hide my cake under, I guess. But yeah, no, that's as soon as I saw that, I'm like, that's great for them. What am I going to wear? So I'm very sensible in my attire.
I love it.
Hey, Liz, we've seen you on a lot of TV shows over the journey, particularly sporting ones. But to do this and be a host of a show, was there any trepidation? Is this going to work? Is this going to be for me?
Yeah, heaps, right? So this time last year, I was in a caravan on the Western Australian coast with my family. We took the year off and went travelling, took the kids out of school. And during that period of time, I was thinking, I've sort of called netball for 15 years. I've had this very serious sort of sporting media career. And then I thought, I'll just have to get a regular job. And I got home and I got the call up to do I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. And my first reaction was, nah, not doing that. And they kept calling me back, and then they sent a sizzle reel. And the worst thing that I did was to watch that reel with all the fun stuff with my 12-year-old daughter.
That's a bit of a laugh.
And she was like, Mum, that's amazing. You got to do it. I said, no, I don't want to do it. She goes, why not? And I said, well, I just, it's reality TV. I just worry
you
what
have to drink giraffe urine and things. Like, you know, there's a lot of downsides.
Oh, I don't mind drinking all sorts of things, but that didn't bother me. But I was more what will people think? Yeah. And she was like, Mum, you've always told us to never worry about what other people think. So the moral to that story is don't teach your children things because I'll throw it back to you and someday you'll end up in the jungle. So I said yes, and it's just been a phenomenal year to go,
what a rollercoaster. Well, you said yes, you won it.
And then I won it.
You were queen of the jungle.
Which surprised me massively. Yeah. And then to do Gladiators, Sean, getting back to your question, it was just, I was really nervous, but the best thing that happened was that Bo Ryan was my co-host.
He's a very natural presenter.
Very natural, and he hosts every show on Channel 10. I'm waiting for him to read the news, actually. I think that's probably the next part of his career. But he's doing Top Gear, and he's done the Amazing Race. And so he's really experienced, and he just sort of held my hand at the start and sort of walked me through it. But I think it's just, our whole thing was about showing that not only is this fun and it's entertainment, but the Gladiators are phenomenal athletes, but the Contenders are really impressive athletes. And you would understand this, Sean. This is their World Cup. This is their grand final for them to be up against their heroes competing. So we sort of are trying to bring a little bit of that to it as well.
I'm a bit confused, Liz, because you keep directing all the sports comments to Sean, but you have commented on my pecs being bigger, so I don't actually get why they're not being directed to me.
It's weird, Liz.
That to me is weird.
Hey,
absolutely.
Liz, we're going to get you to hang around. The very great Liz Ellis is in the house. Captain, Australian netball captain, queen of the jungle, now host of Gladiators. She can do no wrong.
You've done it all, Liz. We've been talking about a whole heap of things while the music's been playing, but you've touring around WA. So tell everyone where you started. New South Wales, but you got to the north of WA to come back down.
Yeah, so we started in New South Wales, came up through South Australia and the Northern Territory, and then headed across into Kununurra, did the Gibb River Road, and then just tootled down the coast, ducked into Mount Augustus, stayed with friends of friends at Marble Bar on a cable station there, which was unreal.
Wow, so you're like...
You've seen stuff that we've never seen.
Most people just stop at a town, but you're like doing cattle stations and...
Yeah, all the things, right?
When they have the news here, Liz, they always have, 37 today in Perth, and then I have Marble Bar, which is 2037.
It's the hottest place going around.
It was warm, but it wasn't too bad because we were there in the middle of winter, so we sort of timed it well. And then, we camped on the Ningaloo coast and did all of that, swam with the whale sharks, came down and at Jurien Bay we did the sea lion, swimming with the sea lions, which was unreal. my husband was like, don't sharks eat sea lions? I'm like, yeah, look, just you'll be fine, sweetheart. And here we are. We're all still alive.
I'm thinking if a shark had a choice and he saw a sea lion and a human on the same plate, it would eat the sea lion, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but sometimes they get confused
because a human
about what
would
they
be
look
like
like.
a bit of, you know, when you get like a thick breakfast sausage and a thin one, you'd go for the thick one, wouldn't you? And that'd be the sea.
Says a lot about you, I think. No?
Thick and thin. I don't know where we're going with that. But we actually did a tour with one of your old mates, Sean.
Yeah, you brought it up, Darren Capewell, king of Shark Bay.
Yeah, so I booked in to do a tour with him there. He does these great overnight tours up into the national park, into Francois-Peron National Park, and I'd read that it was great. He did good tours, and he rang me one day, and it had started to rain. You know, when it rains up there, everything just shuts down. He said, "Oh, we'll have to hold the tour over for a couple of days." And then he goes, "Are you who I think you are?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Who do you think I am?"
Yes, it's Liz Hurley.
Well, I used to get Liz Smiley, but I take Liz Hurley. 2 extra. And, no, it's like 2 extra. Anyway, so he said, right, I'm going to meet you at the pub in an hour. I was like, right, kids, husband, we just got ourselves together. We walked down to the Shark Bay Hotel and we had this huge night. And the kids are like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, just shut up and be quiet and sit over there. Here's a phone, look at the screen. And we had the funniest night. And then Capes took us on a tour and a couple of days later and we stayed overnight, and he's just amazing. But, you know, he was king of Shark Bay, but I think the Dockers had won a final the night before, or won a game the night before.
Yep.
And so he picked us up in his shorts and his singlet and his Freo scarf and was driving down the road in Shark Bay. There's only one road. Hanging his Dockers scarf out the window.
Tell us about how you started as a client but ended up in another place.
Oh, yeah. So then we did an overnight trip, and then we got back and we hadn't booked into the caravan park, and we were just going to free camp. And he goes, "Oh, no, just pull your caravan up next to my place." So random. He had this empty block. Probably shouldn't. If you're on Shark Bay Council, please stop listening now. So we pulled the caravan up to this empty block, and the next morning he knocks on the door and he goes, "Come in for a coffee." So we walk around to his place for a coffee, and then he goes, "Oh, I've got a tour today. Can you make the salads?" So
you started interning over his tour company.
I'm standing in Capes' kitchen going, 2 days ago I was a vague client. Today I'm just an unpaid intern. Here I am making the salads.
2 days ago you were Liz Ellis.
Yeah.
Now you're the kitchen hand.
No,
you're Liz Smiley.
There was no Smiley about it. I was like, here's your salads.
He's so lovely.
Honestly, you've had such a long time of being in the public eye, and people would, of course, act differently around you. So when you get to meet someone like that, is it just refreshing?
It is refreshing.
They
and it's
don't
fun.
care. It's just like,
No, he didn't care. He's more famous in Shark Bay than I am, so it just worked beautifully. But it was heaps of fun. But, you know, I find that, everyone's really nice to me. I walk down the street and people smile, mainly because they don't know who I am, but they think they might have gone to school with me. They just vaguely know
that
my
old
face.
chestnut,
Right. Did I go to school with you? No. But then I go overseas and people don't smile at me, and I'm like, people here aren't happy. This is a crap country. And my husband's like, no, right here, you're getting what the rest of us live with. It's like, I'm going back home where people love me.
Because after the jungle, didn't you go on a holiday to France or somewhere?
Yes.
And that's what the Queen, she starts in WA, but once she's the Queen, she goes to France.
I went to France. They don't like royalty in France, so I was very lucky to keep my head.
So what did you go to France for?
Oh, because I'd booked a holiday to France before I even decided to go into the jungle. It was just my husband and I. We hadn't had a holiday without the kids. We were seeing a friend over there, so we just thought we'd go to France for 2 weeks, and I just drank my body weight in rosé.
Wow.
Can I say that at this time in the morning?
Of course you can.
Just checking. Yeah,
Of
so
course
it was
you can. This
great.
show's
French
brought to you by rosé.
Were you worried about leaving the kids for that long? I know it's a freedom, and there's a few mothers in this room who go, "Oh yes," but 2 days. And did you ever get the shakes? Like, I've got to see them.
No. Should I have thought about that a bit longer? No,
How old are they now?
They're 12 and 7.
Yeah.
So, but they stayed with my mum, and my mum is she had a horrible grandmother, so her whole grandmothering style is I give the kids whatever they want, and if they don't think of it, I'll think of all the bad stuff and still give it to them. And then she called 2 of her sisters and said, "Come up." So there was 2 kids, 3 grandmothers. It's taken probably from May until now for us to re-establish
to get their blood sugar levels down.
Yeah. And then Halloween hit, and we're all back to where we started from. I tell you, and I wasn't home for Halloween, so they were unsupervised on Halloween again. I think my husband was around somewhere.
I'll tell you what, Liz Ellis, the reason why people walk past and smile at you is you're bloody great.
You bring the joy.
You really are. Yeah.
Yeah,
How
great
good to
Liz.
chat to you guys.
Mate, we're
Thanks
always on
for
the
coming in,
phone,
mate.
never in real life.
I know.
You know what
I've
I
been
mean?
into this
Yeah, she's
studio a
been here
couple of
before.
times.
Yeah, I know, but like we're on the phone all the time.
I know. I should just move to Perth.
It's a great idea.
The properties are like $20. Have you not been in the news?
Very nice.
Compared to
stop it.
Sydney,
You can make
properties
salads,
are
you can make salads
$20.
for us. We're
Yes.
right with that.
Totally. I make an excellent salad. Just ask you make capes.
Capey.
Well, Gladiators
geez.
is coming in 2024. Brace yourselves, everybody. Hosted by Liz Ellis and Bo Ryan. Thank you so much for coming in, Liz.
thanks,
You're a joy.
guys.
Thanks, Liz. Good on
Pleasure.
you.
Thanks, Liz.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Nova's 20K Mystery Voices. I listen to Nova. Free 20K. All you need to do is guess Nova's Mystery Voices. Free measure and quote. ABC Blinds have got you covered. Head to abcblinds.com.au to book now.
All right, we're feeling good about it. We want to give away $20,000. Can Helen from White Gum Valley correctly identify the 4 mystery voices? Hello, Helen.
Good morning, guys.
Come on, Helen. You can do it today, mate. Today's the day.
Helen.
I hope so.
So many people have been dreaming about getting their hands on this $20,000. For you, Helen, what would that mean?
It would mean I could finish the landscaping that's been there for 5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
Is it 5 years? Is it 5 years of like dirt and just piles of stuff?
Yeah, the nasturtiums are dying, so
Yeah.
back to dirt again.
Yeah, I have wild nasturtiums at my place
What's a
too.
nasturtium?
They're like little orange flowers that grow on a vine.
Oh.
You can throw them in a salad. Quite peppery.
You eat
Can
them?
you?
Yeah, you can if you want to.
eat flowers these
yeah,
days,
yeah,
Picking flowers and chucking them in salads at your house?
yeah. I don't, but I could.
Okay, Martha.
Helen, is it the front yard or the backyard or both?
Both.
Oh, yeah, your neighbours must love you. Okay. Well, we gave a new clue just a few minutes ago. Let's have a listen to that. Life is
Right.
unfair. He's right.
Did that help or hinder you?
Sorry?
Did that help or hinder you, Helen, that last audio clue?
I don't know. I'm kind of just stuck on what I chose.
Righto.
Okay. Well, we do know we're really just chasing the last name.
Yes.
So,
Shall we have a listen to the voices?
I think so.
I listen to Nova.
So we know which one we're concentrating on. Let's do it.
All right, Helen. For $20,000 and new landscaping at your house after 5 years, who are our 4 mystery voices?
Okay. Courtney Vine, Shakira, Eminem,
Oh.
and Delrook Joe Singer.
Eminem. Eminem, everybody, is
Sitcom?
a rap artist, in case you just joined the planet.
Has Eminem been starred in a popular sitcom?
I'm sure
He's been in movies.
That's
the
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been, Eminem
8 Mile,
would have been.
obviously.
Yeah, he was in 8
And
Mile.
Nathan threw out that
What?
a few weeks ago that he had a long name.
Nathan doesn't know.
I don't know anything.
Just so you know, Nathan doesn't know.
His name's Marshall Bruce Mathers the third.
Yeah. But Nathan doesn't know the answer. Just so you know.
I don't know the
Anything that he
answer.
says is not a clue because he doesn't know.
Yeah, and anything that Sean says is definitely not a clue.
And how
He
do you,
definitely
how
doesn't
do you
know.
think that latest audio clue fits in?
It didn't really help because I rang through and
Wait there.
didn't
Is
turn the
he
radio.
a
Yeah, that's
middle
fair.
child?
Interesting take on it.
So
We don't know that that's the interpretation of the clue, but it could be.
No, I can't really see. Is he? Oh no, is he only
He's
child?
an only
He's
child.
the only child.
Well, therefore, in the middle.
He has 3 children.
Oh,
but
he
but-
has
no,
the
3
song
children.
Stan?
What?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Oh, Stan. What?
Yeah, Dido.
Yeah,
Is that the one with Dido?
Just say Dido in the background, Harry.
Yeah.
Give us some reference. Don't just yell at Dido to people. There we go. Oh, Dido.
Yeah. I mean, this is a great song.
Sounds wet. This song sounds wet.
So, Helen thinks it's Courtney Vine, Shakira, Eminem, and Dilruk Joe Singer.
Starting to line up, isn't it?
Imagine going to White Gum Valley and seeing Helen's yards finished.
Finally finished.
Oh my God! The people in the street would
all
stop
this time.
picketing. Everyone stop yelling. I hate Helen. God, it'd be good for her.
Be great.
Helen. It's a really long drum roll. It's not Eminem.
Oh,
Sorry, Helen.
I hate Helen. There's
The neighbours are furious with you still.
Move your stand.
Exactly. The nasturtiums are dying.
Bloody roll on law.
Come on, Helen. Oh, sorry, Helen.
Next to that dust bowl next door. There's
Back to being the scourge of White Gum Valley,
Wow,
Helen, I'm
Helen.
afraid.
Sorry, Helen. Good luck. And everyone in White Gum Valley, we apologise for Helen.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
I'm not here tomorrow. I'm having a day off, so.
Are you working on your passion project?
I am. I'm writing a new reboot series of Passions.
With that.
Well, Timmy fell in well, and I've just been worried about him.
Yeah. So it's like fan fiction, but it might get greenlit. You never know.
Okay, so we're going to be back with Brian's baskets.
I'm not going to be in, but Dad is.
Hang on, Brian's going to be here unsupervised.
Yes.
We can't
That's so
be
funny,
responsible for him.
It's yours. He's yours now.
No, thank you.
And because Mum's not here to take him home, one of you have to take him home, wash him, keep
Sean,
him.
that's you.
No. He's under time constraints because he's got a doctor's appointment. We've already had that discussion.
yeah, right.
So we're fine.
Yeah, he's getting an adult circumcision.
Sean, you can do the prostate exam. It's fine.
Easy. Do it with my fingers.
Hey, Ross.
Don't throw to me after that.
Which part? Which part didn't you like to be touched
both
to?
of them.
Can you not give away the $20,000, please? Because we'd like to do it in our show.
I have a feeling it will be today.
Oh.
No, nah.
Well, you gave out that
Come
clue.
on, I know.
Doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter.
This is it.
We take it back.
You're taking that clue back, so don't
Yeah,
pretend
we're
you
taking
didn't.
it
In a
back.
perfect world, it would go off today because we feel like we're getting closer. But we've got the Keith Urbans out there. You know what I mean?
But you're not here tomorrow, Nate, so
No.
would you rather go off today or tomorrow without you?
Oh, jeez.
Who do you care about more, Sean and I, or old mate?
You don't have to.
Oh, Ross, you're Sean or Ross. Wow, jeez.
You don't have to answer that if you don't.
Well, of course, it's going to be Sean and Natalie.
That you care less about.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't care less about it. So I want it for you, Ross.
Thank you, Nate.
I
Appreciate
want
that.
for you.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.